Hello and welcome everyone again to another video. And today's video, which I know it's been like a long time since last time I posted a video, but yeah, I didn't play the game the last 3 days. And today I had the chance to play some battles in the Open Ultra League, which feels like it's been forever since last time I posted a video about Open Ultra League. The team I was running is basically Virizion with Jealous and Charizard. Now, options to as a replacement for this team, what can we replace Virizion with? Why do you need to replace it? Can you just like trade and get one or use raid IV1? I don't think. Revenant. No, this thing has a stone edge, and which one shot all the flyers and all the fire flyers, and Revenant cannot do that. Okay, what do we replace it with? Don't replace it, just use it. Okay, Jellicent, replacement, Tapu Fini, Charizard, don't replace it because they are just good Pokemon. So I tend to cover like the bad leads with this team because like I'm not gonna post, oh, I went 10-0 with this team and all of them like I won lead, I won swap. No, this is a horrible lead. So like Virizion lose to Cresselia, Jellicent. I have Bubble, I don't have Hex, so technically I lose to Cresselia as well. I tried to catch a Grass Knot, Future Sight, anything on Charizard, and they threw Future Sight. I was hoping that they don't have it, but they did have it. And it's the only Pokemon that can answer Cress, and they get to another move, which is bad, so I am forced to shield here, and I'm expecting them to bait, but at this point, I don't care that much, to be honest. So I'm gonna overfarm a bit by 5. So I'm gonna throw here. And that did nothing. that did nothing. Cresselia is just a freaking monster. Yeah, you can use Cresselia over Virizion, I guess. But I'm not using Cresselia. So I went back hoping that my opponent doesn't know that I don't have a Stone Edge to get the last shield. But unfortunately, my opponent knew that I don't have a Stone Edge. So that's like a questionable play. But, you know, if I did that and they shielded, that would have been like a 500 IQ play. Right? So now I'm just hoping that they bring in Cresselia, which they did, and they no shield. So I can land the Shadow Ball and win this game. And now I'm hoping for a Fire Flyer. They have it. Do we win this game? Dude, this game is unwinnable. So I'm going to do 2 and swap. Why? Because that means the second Incinerate won't register. So I'm just going to call a bait here. And opponent baited. So technically that's good for me. Look at this. Now I'm just going to go straight Sacred Sword. I can shield here. And again, I can live to do one bubble and throw a charge move from Jellicent. So let's see what's gonna happen here. This is enough to KO. You don't need to do that. See guys, we lost lead, we lost the swap, and we still won the game. Amazing, right? Why am I at 2400 ELO? I played Shadow Aerodactyl in Holiday Cup for 2 days. I think I only won 3 games with that Pokemon. So do you guys think I should be posting videos me losing with the Aerodactyl every game? If you want to see the battles, comment the video below. I still have them. I didn't delete them yet. But if you want to see me losing 10 games, make sure to comment and to leave in the comment section below. It's like, where's the losses? Where's the Aerodactyl battles in the Holiday Cup, you know? Because I'm planning to do a series like, I use this Pokemon so you don't have to, and try my best to win. And that's what happened with Shadow Aerodactyl. Like, I only won 3 games in 2 days. That's rough. I think I dropped the first day from 2450 to 2350. Second day I dropped to 2200. Now I'm back to 24 something with this team, and I like it, to be honest. So what do we do versus Flyers lead? We will see that. I always make sure to put the close games where we win versus bad matchups, because I don't want to be like the type of, you know, content creators that like put all the wins and that's it, and call it a good team with like a clickbait title. So let's see. They swapped in Talonflame. As long as I'm throwing on good timing, this is fine. Horrible timing here means GG. Look at the HP I have. And now I overfarmed intentionally here because I want them to throw their energy. And then I insta-swapped after they threw. I mean, by insta-swapped, I just brought in the Jellicent. Okay, moving to the next game, Virizion into Charizard. So here's the thing. This team is weak to Giratina in the back if they have Ancient Power. So I can't just swap. I need to get a shield from my opponent. So I think I TM to Stone Edge here. So the way I play it, yeah, this is very risky, but you're always going to get the shield. No one is going to call that beat. And then I decided to just swap to Jellicent instead of Charizard. We landed the Shadow Ball. This is good enough. Okay, Charizard can handle Giratina now, even if they have Ancient Power. I live the next move. If they throw Dragon Claw, that means they don't have Ancient Power, right? So this is good for me. Yeah, Jellicent is just a freaking monster. I prefer Jellicent over Tapu Fini because the matchup Jellicent versus... The matchup Tapu Fini versus Cobalion is very close, and Jellicent is a much better of an answer. They brought in the Walrein, they shielded, now I can just swap, and look at this. They are forced to throw because they know I have Stone Edge. So I can bring in my Charizard and overfarm by a lot and win this game. Look at this. Yeah, my chat were complaining that I didn't insta-swap. My chat are a bunch of trolls, okay? Don't take them seriously. They just don't know anything. So look at this matchup. And I told them that, guys, I know how to play this game. Just watch and learn. Sarge, no one learned anything. Yeah, you die. See, Crimson is clueless, dude. I know I win, I live that 1 HP, but he doesn't know. Okay, horrible lead again. How can we manage this? Well, the good thing about Virizion is that has a crazy good moveset. Like, Sacred Sword is a Body Slam clone, and Double Kick is, I think, is it Snarly clone or Hex clone? I'm not sure. I don't want to give fake, false information. I will make sure to fix that on the next video. So, they were forced to throw here, so I can no shield. Now, here's the thing. Where do I need more energy? Is it Jellicent or Charizard? I think I prefer energy more on Jellicent in this case, because usually teams with one dark, they don't have a second dark, which means Jellicent can run free versus their backline. And look at this. They have a Walrein. Yes, having Bubble is not the greatest option here, but it's not a bad. It's still fine. Look at that. We're doing Shadow Ball. The next Shadow Ball is going to KO. So luckily we caught an Earthquake here. Only haters would say that it's an Icicle Spear. Nice catch, Yasser. That is literally like the most unnecessary catch. I was expecting something that loose to Jellicent, because there is no way you would bring in a Shadow Walrein and a Walrein into Jellicent and you insta-shield unless you have a Charizard. So I called that correct by swapping to my Charizard to bait it out. Now all I need is just, look at this. Do we shield the Blast Burn or an EQ? No, we shield the Dragon Claw. Yeah, good shield, Yasser. It's not the end of the world. I'm like, I was about to lecture my chat that this is a good shield, and then we shielded the Dragon Claw. Yeah. I literally wanted to ice beam my opponent there because he just made the game 6 minutes for no reason. And Jellicent right there wins the game. That's why I prefer Jellicent over Tapu Fini, to be honest. It's just... like, Tapu Fini doesn't win close matchups because you need like a straight good IV, while Jellicent's much easier. It's a non-legendary. It's much more expensive because you need XLs. Here's the thing. Giratina is a bad lead. Is a bad Pokemon versus this team. So we have Jellicent since they have Dragon Breath, which means they usually had an Ancient Power. So I'm just gonna go straight Shadow Ball now. Why did I throw that? I was thinking that I want to put it in Shadow Ball range, but to be honest, it would have been fine regardless. I am not gonna shield here. Look at this. If they catch, they catch. They caught on Tapu Fini. Now, here's the tricky thing. I'm not gonna swap. Look, I was tapping the swap and I realized, no. You know what's better than swap? Draining their energy. So I drained their energy. Now I can go back to Tapu Fini. And they get to the move before me, which means I can shield over farm by a bit. By a bit, I mean a lot. And throw the Stone Edge, then farm them down. They brought in the Giratina. We don't need to shield. I mean, Dragon Breath does nothing. So Dragon Claw does nothing. We throw this, and then I think I should be swapping and insta-throwing the Dragon Claw. And they brought in the Drapion. So I need to land a bait in this matchup. They have Aqua Tail. This is horrible. I baited here. Why? Because that's my win con. I need to bait. And I know that he's going to shield here because he's not going to leave the shield for the Giratina, right? So that's like... And then the Blast Burn hits like a truck. Charizard taking the win. See you there. See you later, trainer. And the Dragon Claw is going to be enough to win this game. GG, my friend. That was a close battle. So, what does Virizion do? Okay, finally we get a good lead. Dude, took us like 7 things. So here's the thing. If they have a Swampert lead, they swap into Walrein. Don't insta-swap to Jellicent because Jellicent doesn't have Hex. So this matchup is close. So the best way is you stay in as Virizion, you throw a Sacred Sword. If they shield, you stay in. If they no shield, you just swap. Because we have Jellicent for the Swampert, okay? We don't care about that much about Swampert. But now, since they no shield, I can just overfarm. Because sometimes they would have a Talonflame in the back. So you need, you know, like to split the damage. Okay, now they showed 2 water. They need an anti-Trevenant, right? So let's see. And that is the anti-Trevenant Pokemon. So the best way here, I recommend take the move, don't throw energy, hold on your energy, and then swap out. Because here's the thing, if they have Ancient Power, my Charizard is useless. Look at that. So I need to save that energy in case they have Ancient Power. So I'm just going to go straight to Dragon Claw now. And now I'm just hoping that I get to the next Dragon Claw before they get to the next Ancient Power. My opponent didn't bait, which is good for me. Oh boy, this is so bad. Now I need to farm down this Swampert all the way. And I have to bait, by the way. Okay, no. We just go straight nuke here. Now we can just go straight bait. I live this, but do I live enough? Oh boy, I die. Oh my, dude, that was the closest matchup. Okay, Swampert lead. They will swap into the Drapion, so I just stay in here because I don't know what's the second move. Is it Aqua Tail or Sludge? Because they need Aqua Tail for like the Cobalions. If you swap this without Aqua Tail, the Cobalion matchup is horrible. Why did I throw? I threw there because Drapion's the most annoying Pokemon in the game because of the defense fill thing. So now all I need is to chip it so I can go straight Dragon Claw, which I am doing right now, by the way. So I'm just gonna shield here and get to 2 then throw because I'm counting his moves. He doesn't have Aqua Tail, so it's gonna be 5-5 for him, but it's gonna be 5-4 for me. So this crunch does KO, which means I can fast move him down. I don't need swap, by the way. And they have Tentacruel. This is horrible, dude. This is so bad. A Shadow Ball doesn't KO. I need 2 Shadow Balls. Hopefully he stay in to give me enough energy and he doesn't have Acid Spray. That's like my win con. They swapped in the Swampert. I'm just gonna get to this Shadow Ball and they kill in 1 EQ and 1 Hydro Cannon. But technically this is the good thing about this team. Swampert pretty much doesn't have that much utility against this team because we have Jellicent that can soak all the energy and we have Virizion that just resist everything. So I'm not supposed to throw here and I need to farm it down, throw the Stone Edge, win this game. GG again. That Tentacruel was kind of tough. We're playing Auburn, one of the best players in the world. And the moment I saw Pidgeot, I'm expecting Pidgeot double steal, which is literally a triple hard counter to the team. This is a great player running a solid team. So this is the best way to play it. So I need to insta swap and bait out the Registeel because my Charizard is wing attack and it's not that good of a matchup versus the Regi. So I'm going straight Shadow Ball. And now I need to farm him all the way down. I need energy on Virizion. Virizion is a good code breaker to the 2 steals in the back. Charizard's good at getting shields. And yeah, my chat is expecting me to lose this battle because, you know, he's Auburn, right? And he called the bait. This is so bad now. Okay, and he shielded the nuke. This is even worse. Yeah, my chat are laughing. I called his bait now, you know, because I needed to call that. What does calling the bait do? I mean, he baited, but now his Cobalion doesn't need to shield this, and he can call this this nuke because I am debuffed, right? And he shielded the nuke again. I need to call a bait, which I did. So he called 2 baits. He shielded 2 nukes. I called it, I think, 2 baits so far. So the game is kind of evening out. So it's gonna come to like, and you can see I still have 2 shields. And he brought in the Pidgeot. I can just shield and I need to farm down. I'm not allowed to throw anything here because I am not counting at this point. I mean, I don't trust my counts at this point. We're throwing the Sacred Sword and we're winning this game. And that's probably like the toughest team you can face with this team. GG Auburn. Congrats on your win. Thank you, Crimson. Dude, he's Auburn. I deserve a congrats on that win. Okay. So here's the thing. Walrein, I mean, yes, he does super effective, and I do super effective to him. So as long as you're throwing in good timing, this is a good matchup. I don't have Leaf Blade, which is a better move than Sacred Sword. Leaf Blade is probably like the most broken fast move, and I said it. If you land the Sacred Sword, just get out. And we called a bait, which is great. And I'm insta-throwing because I don't want to take an EQ, right? I prefer health. Look at this. I have 3 healthy Pokemons, and they have 2. One of them is a Swampert that has nowhere to go. We landed the Shadow Ball. I have no use for Jellicent at this point. And now I just need to farm this Swampert all the way down. Yeah, nice farm, Yasser. Hello, yo, this is battle up on my live stream at twitch.tv/YasserElite. Make sure to check the live stream. Sometimes I play while I'm talking to chat, so I lose track. So now, please don't have Ancient Power. Again, Giratina with Ancient Power is like the strongest Pokemon against this team, but it's manageable. Like, Jellicent just destroys it, right? If they don't have Shadow Sneak. And I believe, like, I can tag team it with, like, Charizard, like, throwing some Dragon Claws here and there. And Virizion has a Stone Edge. Now, I need to bait. Yes, landing a nuke would have won me the game, but if he shield the nuke, I lose the game. So I need to bait and then nuke. And yeah, we were talking about that Giratina has survived every meta so far. It survived the Walrein meta, it survived the Charmed meta, the Mandibuzz meta, the Umbreon meta, and now Giratina is... Giratina Ultra is the best PvP Pokemon you could ever use. Literally, like, this Pokemon is just so broken. You can replace Charizard with Giratina, by the way, and you get, like, better results, hopefully. I am just using Charizard because I have a rank 8 Ultra League Shiny. And also, a Shadow Charizard is even more oppressive than the non-shadow. And yeah, this is the end of the battles. If you guys like the video, make sure to leave a like. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe because 80% of my viewers are non-subs. So please consider subscribing. It's free, doesn't cost you anything, but it helps this channel to grow and so we can deliver the content to more people. And let me know if you want to see the losses I lost with the stupid Pokemon. What's his name? Yeah, Shadow Aerodactyl in Great League. And yeah, see you in the next video. Peace.